hello there, everyone. How are you all doing?
Hello.
Hello.
And,
Hello.
of course, we have April.
Bonjour.
We have Mike.
Hola.
We have Ash.
Nah.
Nah, just nah. Nah, I'm good.
Could have went with the trend, Ash. Come on.
Nah.
Trend maker, trend breaker.
I know who I want to be.
Well, Ash is doing pretty well in regards to their ability to tell whether or not something is real or fake.
Ooh.
Oh God.
But now, I thought I'd put a little twist. So, is it real? Is it CGI? Or is it a filter?
Oh no.
I
Oh,
think
no.
I know the answer to this already because I can see something glaringly obvious with this photo that is incorrect. Would you let me to say?
Well, I mean, you have to say if it's right or wrong. You can say it after.
I'm gonna say that this is AI.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to say that it's also AI, but hesitantly. And if
Hesitantly.
yeah, because I think I know why it's AI, but I'm going to keep it until the end after Ash has finished.
I'm just gonna join the bandwagon and say I think it's AI.
Okay, and why do you think it's AI, April?
The reason why I think it's AI is because this lady doesn't have any fucking arms.
No, she has one arm. She's missing an arm. You can see her left arm.
I think the AI's just done this because it can't draw hands.
Okay. You are correct. It is an AI.
Of course I'm right.
Okay, well, you know what? I thought I'll do another one. AI, real, filter.
What? That?
Now, if that's real, that's the best. It's a head. It's not a sculpture.
It's a dude in the sand, Mike. It's actually an ancient Roman marble sculpture.
I'm gonna lead again and say that this is AI.
Yeah, okay, okay. April?
I'm gonna guess that it's just someone's cool artwork.
So you're saying it's AI?
As in it's someone who's taken a photo of themselves in the sand and covered
Okay,
themselves
so
in
real.
paint. However, I do think that that person's ear is like when old people have ears and they're about 90 times bigger than the head. So I don't know what kind of fucking moisturizing de-anti-aging cream this person's using, but I want some.
I think it's a bloke. Fuzzy says it's real. And Ash, what about you?
I think it's I think certainly the person at the center of it I believe is real. I think there's been some manipulation.
Oh, so you think it's a filter?
I think it's a filter.
Well, Mike, you're correct, because it's AI.
What?
This is AI. I was like, this is remarkably good for a face texture.
What?
It is, but what gives it away for me
Is
is
it the
the
sand?
sand.
Yes, it's the sand.
No, how is it the sand that gives it away when he's got a sandy ear that looks perfect?
It's the circle bit,
So
the
it's
difference
really
between the rough and the smooth.
No, it's not even that. It's so the way that it's kind of built up and round looks really cool. What does it for me is the little divots in the smooth bit. Like you would have to go to some. You just wouldn't do it. That's either a boot print of sorts. Like that would be really cool. But that's kind of boot printy, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah, that's why I thought it was real.
But no one does that in the way that it's done.
Oh, so you're saying the boot prints are too boot-like?
What I'm saying is it's too uniform for what someone would do if they're making that. You would make it as a smooth
Oh.
line, not as pebbly.
It is remarkably
Ah.
good as an AI, to be fair.
And
That's fucking insane.
I'm sorry I've just trashed the act because it's fucking good.
It is remarkably
It's
good.
really good.
It's seriously good. But the ear does look a little rubbery if we're being just really critical, but it's seriously good.
The hair,
just
the
thought the
hair on the
problem-
face is good. I think it
Yeah.
does as well as it does is because he looks like he's got sand on him. So
Yeah.
it doesn't need to do much with the skin because you can kind of just it's sand.
I would like
But-
Ash's
No,
opinion on this.
we're not. No, not AI fingers. No.
Now.
No.
We're on the internet.
Yeah,
just
yes.
about.
have you seen what's going on in Twitter land?
No.
What
Is
do you
it a
think of
dumpster?
what, Mike?
Is it a dumpster fire? No. I'm just
You're
mocking
not-
again.
you're not too
don't,
far off.
Don't stop for
It-
me ever.
Well, Mike, you see, it wasn't a dumpster fire, but it was a settee next to a dumpster. There is a couch, a blue sofa, dividing people on whether or not it's horrendous or amazing. It's this.
Oh,
Nah,
I've seen
it's all-
that. It was on a TikTok.
It's terrible.
Either
Oh.
it's the best thing ever, or it's dreadful.
It
No,
looks like an elongated raspberry.
It does look like an elongated raspberry,
Honestly,
but it does look extremely comfortable.
it does look very comfy. Would I
What's
have
this?
it? Would I own it? No. Would I lie on it? Go on.
Ash, what's your opinion?
I'd consider owning it purely because that looks like I would never wake up from a nap from it.
You just live there.
I have a sneaky feeling that I launch my heated blanket over me and jump on that, and I ain't getting up, and that's kind of what I need.
No. This is the way. But Ash, what do you think?
No me gusta. It's it looks like it shouldn't exist.
They have cropped out the legs from this, by the way.
That is true,
Oh god.
because that clearly makes it better.
That I would just accept it if it was just a hard bottom.
You know how like in
Oh, like a dog bed.
like you know how in like different flavors that are artificial, there's blue raspberry.
Yes.
Everything blue raspberry, I feel, originates from this place here.
So
This is the
What you-
antithesis of this is the full meaning of blue raspberry.
you reach into it and you pull out a sweet.
Yeah, you pull out a slush.
ew.
It
Ew,
folds
no, okay.
over onto itself and gets just a little bit smaller.
Well, I thought it was all right, but now you're saying like put your hand in the couch and pull out sweets. I'm not interested anymore. It looks pretty and it looks comfortable, but now that it's anywhere near sticky, I'm not interested.
No, a hard boiled sweet. It's like a van.
A van.
Yeah.
Ah,
You put your hand-
everyone
you put-
knows when I
put
go
your
in
hand
the
in-
van, I have
put your-
hard-boiled sweets.
You put your hand in and you get sweets. Move on. I'm a terrible.
But yes.
What kind of vans have you been doing?
Well, you don't want to
The
tell him.
ones that you-
This
the ones that you
this
shouldn't
was
get in.
this was
Okay.
when Mike was a child.
Oh God. Okay, no. Now I've realised
Now,
what we're talking
over
about.
in the world of fake news,
Oh,
obviously
boy.
AI. Like, so AI, the reason I haven't included any, like, actual fake stories is for the same reason I worried about this story. Because this AI-generated story convinced people enough it impacted the stock market.
Huh.
This was
Huh.
a fake AI photo of the Pentagon being blasted. As it went viral, it briefly spooked the stock market.
Damn.
A boogie.
Nah, because the thing people are like this. That's worrying, but people are like this.
Yes.
I feel like Ash had something to say about that. I heard the sigh.
I was just going to, sort of. Oh, I don't know how to say. I don't know how to elucidate my opinion on this without accidentally using your catchphrase.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
for fuck's sake.
Oh, it'll have to do. It'll have
Yeah.
to do. But you know what? This is a person who many people hate. It's Billy
J.K. Rowling.
McFarland.
Damn it.
Close.
No.
Who's
Now-
Billy McFarland?
He's
I
the
don't know
guy
what
who made
this guy is either.
Firefest.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah. the
Firefest was a
ultimate
complete
Firefest.
shit show and had people stranded on an island.
How has he managed to secure funding for another one?
Oh, well, and a
Exactly.
Broadway musical.
What?
Oh.
He
But
also
why?
claims that his backers are paying off the debts from the first one, where he was sued millions.
You know what it is? Just when I think the world can get any weirder, people with money come out and prove me wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Money.
people do have more money than sense sometimes. Now, April, you sent me a weird news story.
I did indeed.
Do you remember what it was?
I do not.
Well, April, I'll let you tell it.
Oh, okay. Let me go back and find it before
It's
I can...
here.
Oh, no, yes.
On the
So
stream.
this is incredible. So a 3-year-old shot 2 people in Indiana, and because this 3-year-old shot 2 people in Indiana, it led to a person with a warrant getting arrested.
Led to the capture of a murderer.
Okay.
So basically, what happened is that when one of the victims was being treated, they found out that they were a wanted criminal.
As you do.
Huh.
Just
So-
another Tuesday.
They got arrested after being shot by a 3-year-old, by a baby. That's
See, the
probably
only-
the worst day anyone's ever had.
I should not be laughing.
I mean, quite
That's
literally,
the
the
most
only-
American
It
thing
is.
that ever
Exactly.
existed.
That's exactly what I said to Mackie D.
That's so
How
American.
Well-
American is this?
You know the phrase, a good guy with a gun? What is more pure than a child? You know, the
A good, pure
ultimate
child
good
with a
guy with a gun.
I'm not okay with that. entirely.
Neither am I. Taylor Swift! Ash,
As
do
a
you like
gun?
Taylor Swift?
Or as a baby?
I don't have an opinion on Taylor Swift.
What do you think about rainwater?
Don't drink it.
What, Ash? Rainwater?
It's a bit wet in it.
It is. Now, what if I told you that rainwater from the Taylor Swift concert is selling online? Because
Wow.
Taylor Swift fans are trying to sell rainwater. Soggy Gillette Stadium concert.
How can you
Why?
tell it's...
Why do people?
Why do people?
Why
So-
do...
Everyone
this gets
everyone
me.
keeps interrupting Ash.
Oh, sorry, Ash.
I was just saying, why do people?
Or just
Yeah.
why do people in general?
Why do people?
So I want to know who's standing there with 16 empty water bottles in the rain, gathering rainwater instead of just having fun at a concert.
Well, they might have got it
Because
after,
one
you
of them is
see.
guaranteed to be piss.
Well, they might have got it after, you see, if it was still raining.
I mean, can we just
I mean,
appreciate
April,
the fact?
I don't think you understand. Back in the day, people were selling gamer girl bathwater.
Oh yeah, I would have bought that. That's fine.
Why
but
would
not
you
this.
buy that?
Because because it's a funny meme. But this isn't a funny meme. This is just ridiculous.
Well, then. Now, over in Maryland. Right, so. If you were going to pick up your children at the police station, would you go in a family car, a police car, or a stolen car?
I'm gonna go with C, stolen car.
I'm gonna go with the bus.
Bus. Okay, Ash?
Yes.
Yes. Yes is the correct answer, Mike, because Maryland Guardian arrives in stolen vehicle to take custody of teens arrested for auto theft.
No
This is-
way were they arrested for auto theft and she comes up with a stolen vehicle. That's
Yes.
perfect.
This is like that one a few weeks ago we had where the guy turns up to recover the stuff he stole in a stolen
Yes.
car.
God damn it. It's just so stupid. People,
It
man,
was so dumb.
do not fear though. There will be very good stories at the end. One of
Get it.
them you already know, Mike.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look,
You-
I've napped a whole like 4 times since we spoke.
Well, you know what? Maybe you need surgery.
Yeah.
And if there's anyone, maybe you'll want to hire this German surgeon. Because a surgeon was fired after getting a hospital cleaner to hold down a patient during an amputation.
Whoa, were they not anesthetized?
Just Well, you know, it's a busy day. It was a
It
tour
must-
operation.
Here's the thing, though. How many people are not in that surgery room for them to call the cleaner?
Well, you know.
it was a slow day. Everyone was just having a nap.
I'd kind of hope that, you know, he got paid double. Or at least triple the hourly rate. You know, like on Christmas.
Yeah. Cutbacks.
Indeed. Well, speaking of cutbacks, and, well, speaking of hospitals, really, over in America, would you say a hospital is a dangerous place to be?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
you're correct. Hospitals create a police force to stem the growing violence against staff.
Now, if only there was already an organisation that helped with this.
What, you mean like some sort of government-controlled police force?
If only there was a publicly funded group that sought to protect people from other people.
The Avengers.
Oh,
Mike,
I was going
unfortunately...
to go with Scooby Doo.
Ah, no. Well, they are real. The Avengers, though. The comic books, Mike.
I think I'd
Silly.
much rather have Tony Stark come and rescue us than a big
Elon
dog.
Musk.
Since when has Elon Musk been a part of Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo. To be fair, there's a very good chance he might have been a part of Scooby-Doo. There was a thing called Scooby-Doo Guess Who, where they did, like, various different, like, famous people to go on a case. They had one with, like, Ricky Gervais.
You know what? I think that Elon Musk would be the type of person that would pay for
To be in
to be in
Scooby-Doo.
To be in
Scooby-Doo,
Scooby-Doo,
but then
yeah.
get really pissed off if they said no. And then I also think you'd be the type of person to then complain about it on Twitter.
Well, Twitter's very good. Now, Ash,
Yeah.
imagine you were in school.
Oh
And-
god, it's like my
Oh, flashbacks.
Imagine you're in school, Ash.
not
Are you there?
another one of my repeated once a week dreams, is it?
Stop torturing them, Mackie D. This isn't fair.
Okay, now, if you were in school and the teacher said a very, very naughty word and you recorded them, what do you think would happen in this scenario?
There'd almost certainly be some sort of contrivance to get me expelled.
Yeah, quite literally, because
In
you were
America,
student
they probably got
suspended
shot.
for filming teacher using a racial slur.
Whoa.
The
Whoa.
student, not the teacher.
This what?
Yet the student was suspended
Huh.
because
I
they
was about
filmed
to say-
the teacher without permission.
See, I was about to say what the fuck do you think would happen, but hang on.
Yeah, I know.
You know-
did that break you, Mike?
Yeah, a little bit because that shouldn't have happened.
No. Surprisingly, it shouldn't have. But people
Is it the
stupid.
bad racial slur? I mean, all of them are bad.
Yes,
but
no,
it's
it
the
is.
big bad boy.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
yes. Well, obviously the teacher didn't get suspended, so clearly the student is at fault.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Now,
You know, I fucking hate people.
you do hate people. Now, Mike, you used to drive
Yep.
before the incident.
That
Now-
makes it sound really bad. I'm just a lazy cunt and can't get it fixed.
Yeah, I know. But
As
the
in your
incident.
brain or the car?
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
the car.
how wide in kilometers is the circumference of the Earth? First person
don't-
to give me a correct answer gets a
I
point.
don't know, but there's a whole
39.
host of jokes we could go into here.
Your mama jokes is my first one to go to, but I'm going to guess 39,462.
To be fair, you're not far off. But that seems pretty big, 39,000. Now, there's this Canadian woman who got a rental car and was charged 8,000 in charges because apparently they claimed she had drove 36,000 kilometers in 3 days, which is
Fair
a
play
few
to her.
thousand off the circumference of the planet.
Fair play to her.
I think
and-
their speedometer's off.
Yes, just a
Yeah.
bit. Surprisingly, she's doesn't work.
Someone might have an IT error here.
It's ridiculous. Like it must have just been adding up everyone else's like miles. Also, like if you rent a car, are you paid by the mile?
Normally you rent by the day, because you pay per mile for the gas.
Well, then if it's by
Building extra mileage.
building extra
I don't
mileage,
know,
I
man.
like that. Just to go around the planet, it's 8,000. Honestly,
That's quite cheap.
yeah. If they're willing to, if for $8,000 for me to drive around the planet, that's pretty
Although-
good.
Yeah,
Although
it's like-
around the world in 3 days has a decent ring to it.
Yeah, it's like free promotion for the company.
Bank
That's very
holiday
true.
bonanza.
Around the world in 8K.
Oh, that is
Yay.
good. I like that one. That's a point to you. No one else. No one else gets a
But
point.
the points don't matter.
Exactly, the points don't
I
matter.
thought they mean prizes.
They do mean prizes. The prize
Wait.
is my company.
Oh, I thought that was going to go somewhere completely different, Mackie D, with the letter C,
That's
but I'm
not
glad
a,
it didn't.
That's not a prize.
What? Mackie...
The
Wait,
price
hold
is
up.
me playing games with you, Mike. You love those games.
Yeah, it's great. I love ruining every single one of my favourite games.
Well, this woman didn't like Las Vegas.
Is
Did
that
she sue
because-
it?
Is that because it wasn't Win Vegas?
No, you see, a woman with 7 DUI arrests says she just wants to go to prison. She got these all in Las Vegas. Her other statement was, she said, Las Vegas isn't for her.
Either.
What makes people drive drunk? What's that?
Alcohol.
Stupidity.
Thank you, Mackie D, for the
No
clarification.
That's why you
Oh,
keep
this
us
is
around,
silly.
always thinking of the big
This-
things.
Mhm.
This is. I get it.
You get driving
Pick-
drunk?
No. I get wanting to be in jail. Some people need that.
Yeah,
Structure.
like away from, like a rehab sort of thing.
Yeah, or they need the structure, or they need to be away from someone or something. But for the love of God, pick something less dangerous to someone else than a drink and drive,
Mm-hmm.
please.
What about a drink and dive?
As in, like, off a cliff?
More like into the ocean.
I'll allow it.
Which is also off a cliff, but yes.
Now, the reason I said... Well, then again, Mike, you did say you wanted it less dangerous. Well, wouldn't you know it? There's a death pool at the bottom of the sea that kills everything that enters.
I don't think a death pool is safe.
No, probably not.
What-
I mean,
what came
technically, you could go
first?
down there as long as you're not breathing oxygen.
Living.
Can you
Yeah.
Can you write your name in the bottom of it, and that person dies, like Death Note?
Like, you can see just everything is dead.
So
Is this because of the high salt content?
I think it's nitrogen, I believe.
Wow.
So is this thing legally distinct from Deadpool?
Yes, this is Death Pool, completely different. Like, have you seen, like, it's super concentrated brine. Like, it's wild, honestly. This is honestly absolutely wild. Like, literally everything that goes down here that is living dies. There are signs, like, outside because they have to put them there. I don't know how you're going to spot a sign in the ocean. But
What, that's worn away because of the water?
it does look like it's partially rusted. Honestly, underwater signs are gnarly as fuck. Like, it is literally just a picture of the Grim Reaper with skeletons at his feet, saying, if you enter here, you're going to die.
Go no further.
Go back. Well, from things dying at the bottom of the ocean to things living up on the world above. Because we're in animal news.
Good animal news.
Yeah, well, yes.
When's Fat Bear Week?
Well, you know what, Mike? You didn't know the stories, you don't know any of the stories, but the first one is about a bear. Now, have you ever walked down a road, Mike, and saw someone coming towards you, and then you do that awkward thing like, no, I'll go left, and then they go to their right, and then, back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. And you're just trying to get past.
Yeah, but I keep walking, and the number of times that someone has walked into me is not zero.
Well, I think this person has went for your mentality, because glad to be alive as man T-bones a bear while cycling in North Vancouver.
I mean, if I was the bear, I'd be pissed. I'd be trying to sue.
Oh well,
Like,
I mean,
get
to
off
be
your
fair,
phone,
he
mate.
tried to go out of the way, and the bear saw him, panicked, and then tried to get out of the way, but they went the same way, and then it crashed into him.
Wow.
Black bears are adorable.
They really are. They're so clumsy.
And then they
Love
just
it.
didn't expect a fucking cyclist to come out of nowhere.
Yeah, what's this weird fucking metal wheel, man?
God.
Sorry, what's this weird fucking metal wheel, man?
Yeah, the metal
That
wheel
makes
man.
that. Yes, that makes more sense.
It is I, the metal wheel man.
Coming to fight your bears.
Now, April, I see you have a dog in your profile picture.
I do. It's a little shippy dib.
Indeed, soon will be my Shiba. But-
No, yes.
How old do dogs get to?
Well, it depends. Big dogs tend to live shorter lives than smaller dogs. The average life for a dog is anywhere from 12 to 15 years. Some can live up to 21. However, I believe I know what you're going to say about this particular dog, as I think I know what the next one is. Can
It
I
is.
break?
Go ahead.
Can I? Yes. So this dog is the oldest recorded living dog in history at, I believe it's 31
Yes,
years
they are
old.
31.
And he looks bloody adorable.
Do you know
And he's
how
so
old that is in
rotund.
dog years?
It's like 5,000,000,009.
It's
I don't know.
200. He is
207.
200
Sorry,
years old.
208, 217.
So I thought I'd show you a quick video of the dog to see, how he looks. How do you
The-
think this dog is going to look? This
The video is 31 seconds.
I know. How old do you think this dog is going to be? Like, what do you think it looked like?
I think it looked like just a 15-year-old dog, like a 21-year-old dog, just quite relatively youngish.
Doddery. Doddery's a good guess. What about you, Ash? What do you think?
For some reason, I just assumed that the dog would look absolutely normal. Like
Yep.
there'd be.
Yeah, you're kind of not far off.
Oh, look at the baby. He's so round.
Oh.
No. Did we just do the same noise at the same time, Ash?
It's adorable.
It's so cute. Can we just take his genes, his genome, and then give that to all of the dogs going forward?
What, so they
can be
live
the
for
longest living best
1,000
boys.
years?
Yes.
It's just like, yes.
I love how he starts that with
Whoa.
his eye open.
What is that beeping? Did someone get a text or something? April?
Nope, nothing's happening on my end.
Whoa, that was wild. Did anyone else hear that on the stream?
Mm-hmm. Oh, on the stream.
Well, I mean, obviously it would come through the stream because it was in Discord. Yep. Yeah, that was hellish. Someone must have got a text near their microphone. So it went, when it breaks up.
Oh, like interference.
Was
Yeah.
it Perry?
No clue. God, no. But, orcas. What do you know about orcas, April?
They're fucking deadly.
They are, quite literally, because orcas have sunk 3 boats in Europe and it appears to be teaching others to do the same.
Oh, quick meal then.
Now that's cool.
Yeah, orcas are actually teaching each others to strike at boats.
Oh god, this is how it begins.
Yeah, the Great Sea Uprising. Yeah, Fuzzy, I apologise for the audio.
Now hang on. Why is Automod banning the word there?
Well, they're dicks.
It just highlighted the word there.
Fucking. I love that we discovered that Automod is fine with multiple cocks.
Yes,
One
but
cock.
one.
No.
Nah.
And honestly, I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna keep
See,
it
a
that way.
collection of cocks is less scary than one.
Yes.
Is that what they're officially called? A collection of cocks?
Yes.
No, it sounds like when you get a bunch of crows and you call them a murder.
Yeah, yeah.
It just sounds like
A collection of cocks.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I
Why
wonder what
does
animal that would
Automod
be.
keep doing that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Automod seems to also have a very negative opinion towards Virgin Media as well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And Fuzzy.
Yeah. Yeah, Fuzzy. What was the thing that Fuzzy said? It was just like no.
I don't remember.
It was it was so funny. Because you have misconfigured it. Yeah, probably. But now, speaking of cocks.
Shitting dick nipples.
Yeah, that was it. That was it because it didn't automod the dick nipples thing. It automodded shitting.
But it's still doing it.
Oh, that's fine. But yes, speaking of cock, groins.
Yep.
This is the new Groins of Fire frog from the Peruvian Amazon. Would you like to see the groin of fire frog?
Yeah.
Whoa, my groin is on fire. What? Oh,
That
Wow.
looks horrid.
it looks like if you lick it, you'll be in for a good time.
Really? Honestly, it looks like a stone.
Yeah. The funkier the frog, the harder the lick.
The fungier the frog.
The funkier the frog.
Yeah, but as you can see, that's why it's called Groin of Fire frog.
What an unfortunate name for a sweet little baby.
It is weird
I
that it
wonder-
only has colour there.
I want to know what its Latin name is.
Well,
Firus frogus.
its Latin name is Skinax Pythraganiorus.
Yeah, no, that was good.
That sounds
they're
like a
obviously-
Skyrim dragon.
Yes, they're actually an Oblivion boss.
Uh-huh.
Best Elder Scrolls game, don't at me.
Now,
I really need to start playing Oblivion again. Anyway, you were saying?
well, I mean, we may also need to do some Skyrim together if the mod isn't completely balked and buggery.
The mod
Yes.
works, as I understand it.
We hope so. Now, scientists.
You will find a way to break it.
That is very true. Now, Mike,
Sorry.
Yes, dear.
would you like me to put you 6 feet underwater?
That's a bit.
No, because I can't swim, and that's basically the same thing as putting me 6 feet under.
Well, that's fine, because this guy lives in a house. The scientist spends 74 days underwater and expects to lose an inch in height. He hopes the pressure exerted on his body will help him live longer.
Okay, I can't afford to lose any more inches.
Now, this is his house. He's also saying, by the way, it's a 100-foot square capsule. He also says that even when the experiment is over, he kind of just wants to stay. Like,
That's
I mean,
kinda
at
weird.
this point, I would.
like he's
that's
having
kinda
he's
weird.
having a pretty chill time. Like, look at him.
Yeah, I can't. Nah, I can't do that.
Well, you know what it? Like, I'd be fine, but the fact is, it's green outside. I'd get sick of that.
Why? Okay, so now we've unfortunately seen his actual face, because the joke I was going to make from the first picture is this is why we haven't heard any new Nickelback music for a while.
Look at this guy. Now, the final thing for weird news before I ask you if you'd like to play a game or not. Saudi Arabia.
Oh boy.
Now, over in Saudi Arabia, they make some pretty fucking wild shit. Or they have some wild shit on the cards. Because they have that fuck you money.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I'd show you 3 things that they're working on. So there's
Is
this.
one of them the dick building? Oh, wait, whoa.
That looks really cool, right?
It
looks like the
pretty
design
cool.
of the new 50 pence.
Yes, it does actually.
My question is what yield does that sieve tile give you?
That is very true. I think it gives you 17 food and 15 gold. Because you see, this is a world's largest floating structure. The idea is that it's meant to be able to house cruise ships. It's meant to be a port. It's meant to be like a main hub for commerce.
I mean, go for it. You're already fucking ruining the country in other ways. Just why
Don't want a
not?
big floating 50 pence?
50 pence. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well,
Isn't
Mike,
this-
Yes, dear.
Ash has something to say.
Is it this country or one of the other Gulf states that decided they were just going to build a really big, long, tall wall?
The line? Yes, oh yeah, they do that as well.
That wasn't that Dubai?
No, it's in
Or
Saudi
the
Arabia.
UAE? Ah.
So, they are making... I love that. What is Oxagon?
And I'm
What
pretty
it-
sure that Dana White would be all over that.
Also, there is an issue here. They've misspelled octagon.
They have indeed.
Fucking idiots.
Exactly.
Now, Mike, sports. What kind of
Yeah.
sports are played in Saudi Arabia?
None with women.
Okay. Okay. Any others? Like mainly like kinds of events.
Well,
Can
they play football.
Yeah.
Horse
What do
polo.
they not play? I said.
Not play.
Mixed tennis.
I'm thinking more. Think of more of a
archery.
think of more seasonal kind of sports.
Skiing.
Curling.
Yeah, those kinds of things. Well, don't worry. Saudi Arabia's got you and Fuzzy covered for the skiing because Saudi Arabia's building a 500 billion luxury ski resort in the desert. And
That's going to be so expensive to upkeep. That looks cool as shit.
I mean,
My
they're also going
question
to
is-
host the 2029 Asian Winter Games.
Of course.
Looks a little like a hive.
It does.
Hmm.
I thought you were going to say a tax haven, but Hive works as well.
Is this like the opposite of Die Another Day?
Kind of, yeah. It also looks like a Destiny 2 planet.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the octagon again.
That literally looks like you fought the witness in it.
yes, it does. But obviously, more things. Oh, look, ultra luxury mansion, and then finally,
If you look closely at this last one, right? See that little speck of desert in the distance?
yes.
That's where the women are allowed.
What happens with this line is that there's the people in the line, and there's those that are outside the line. It's going to
looks
be
like
like
a
one of those
giant
dystopian horror,
weird-
like dystopian movies where it's just like, the line people,
Yeah.
they have taken our food. We will storm the line.
This is like the weirdest version of the Battle of Alesia ever.
So the Mirror Line, as long
Pod
as the
racer.
Desert Ski Resort, will be all part of this project. Look how wild that looks.
It's
I
not-
assume this is what the inside of a kaleidoscope is like.
It's. I bet you they just make these mock-ups and then they make their money back on how long it took them to make the mock-up, through all the media attention it gets, and through the maybe 2 or 3 billionaires who go,
The
Yeah.
fact is they've started construction.
"Oh, come on," because these things get abandoned straight away.
Well, I mean,
They're
we'll
like
see
there's
how long they
thousands
go.
of buildings, thousands of buildings that just get like fucking abandoned, and people die making them.
Well, I mean, I don't know how this building will last in the desert, but we'll see. I saved the
Mm.
best and the wildest for last.
Oh boy.
Is it a willy-shaped one?
No, it's a cube.
Oh, I wanted it to be willy-shaped.
Well, there's a willy inside the cube.
Ooh, that's
It's
better.
probably a load of fucking dicks as well.
Oh, it is a willy
this
cube.
is the building.
That's sick.
Now, this is Saudi Arabia's largest urban project. It is a giant cube that can fit 20 Empire State Buildings inside of it.
I feel like there's a meme there waiting to happen.
It will be the largest structure on the planet. So the issue with trying to make something like this is how do you get natural light into the building? And they've thought of that. They've made a tower in the center where most people live. There's also commerce and various other things. And see the dome that covers the entire structure and the interior? That is all a giant screen that can project you to any kind of fantasy world.
I can only imagine just how much energy this is wasting.
Yes, but it's wild as shit.
Is
But,
this
but don't worry, because solar power.
Why
Exactly.
is there a willy in the middle?
It's a tower. It's like it. You know what? To be fair, it does look like the Tower of Babylon.
Yes,
You know, the one that God struck down.
Yeah.
but like they're obsessed with making things willy shaped over there. They really are.
I mean, to be fair, loads of things are because they're streamlined.
I wish I was willy shaped.
Don't we all?
so? Is this where Philip Schofield has gone?
Yes.
But
Just
yeah,
cur-
it looks like it will be an interesting building depending on what actually occurs. Hopefully they build it. It would be interesting to see, but like, honestly, I feel this would take like 70 years to build.
Yeah, it would.
We're never gonna see this.
No.
Neither's he. He's asleep. But yes, that is the end of Weird News. I know, very
Whoa.
quick.
Ooh.
Very quick, but I will ask you the question. Would you like to do a silly game or not?
I'm out.
You're out,
Yeah.
so you're
But
not.
No. Not
Okay
this
then.
time.
Well, should we all call it there? Because I know Ash can't.
Yes, please. I have to do things.
Okay then. Well, beautiful people, I hope you enjoyed the Weird News. You go get back to your Red Deading. April.
I'm gonna eat some bread with some Nutella on it.
Oh, your
first.
bread deading.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bread
Red
redemption.
Dead Redemption.
April, you get back to your snake.
Yes.
And Ash, you get back to your roller coaster tycoons.
Yes.
For now, though, we shall catch you all later. Goodbye!
Adios.
Bye.